stock touring A main. Here we go. We are off and running. Good clean start. Thank you, Jack. Lead pair starting to distinguish themselves from the field. Oh, David Moyer has a little loop out. He didn't quite loop out, but cut wide. Boy, he's got some ponies compared to Ken's car. He's looking at the back of Ken Hogan, third place driver, and makes the passes. Ken, oh, I can't believe you made it out of there. God, Ken, hit everything inside. Oh, including that poor pink car. Your leader at the loop. Mitch Gilkey on a 15-3. 15-9 from Josh Berry. Mitch up the crosstown. Josh in hot pursuit. 17-1 for David. 16-8 from Jack. 17-7 from Randy. 17-6 from Scott. 23 for Ken. 19-7 for Keith. On lap number 2 there. Ken, the big mover, going from 4th down to 7th. Jack, Randy, and Scott moving up a little bit. Stretching out a little bit up top. Mitch, like 2 seconds over Josh. 5 seconds to David. 1.5 to Jack. 2/10 to Randy all over him. See if we can find those two. Down the back they go. Jack slipping. Oh, Scott ends up getting him in the tail there. Getting onto the back, but it's Randy Bernard moving into 4th. Scott into 5th. Jack will come across in 6th with the leader right next to him. Oh, Jack may have some cold tires, wrong sauce. He looks like he's on ice out there. Everybody else seems pretty hooked up. Your leader through the sweeper and Mitch Gilkey, 1.5 minutes down. Mitch is up top by 3 seconds over Josh. 3.4 seconds over Josh. 15-6 there. Mitch holds the hot lap and a 15-3. There's a 16-3 from David, 6 seconds into 3rd. 4 seconds more to Randy, 1.5 to Scott. 6 to Keith, 1.5 to Ken, 1.5 more to Jack. Your leader all white, clear wing, chicane, down the back. 3rd car behind him is 2nd place, Josh in the silver and yellow. New hot lap from Mitch. 15-2, Josh on a 15-3, his best so far. Gap 3.4 seconds between 1 and 2 as Josh is working traffic. Mitch sits in open space through the sweeper and to the loop. Halfway point drivers, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Your order is Mitch, Josh, David, the top 3. Randy and Scott in the middle. Keith, Ken, and Jack in the back 3. Keith and Ken 1 second apart, now half a second apart. Closest pair going. I think they may have found each other. No. Keith up the crosstown in the pink car. Then it's 3rd place, David in blue, followed by Jack, Ken, and then your leader working traffic here. Leader coming up on Jack. David gets clear of the field.
2 minutes left.
Thank Jack. Down the back will be 3rd place, then 1st place. Josh slipping farther and farther back with 3 minutes and 2 minutes to go. Mitch moving on to a 20-lap pace, 20 and 5:14. Despite the grid start, he seems reasonably likely to beat his TQ of 20 and 5:11. Minute 40 to go. David on a 16-2. 10 seconds behind 2nd place Josh Berry. 10 seconds more to Randy and Scott, who are 2nd apart. Ken and Jack are 2nd apart, 6 and 7. And a 1/4 second to Keith. Those 3 cars are very competitive right now. They're going to be into the chicane. Down the back, that'll be Ken in red and white. Jack in white with orange. And Keith, I think it's a pink color, but I can't necessarily tell in the dark with my dusty window. Yeah, it must be pink. Minute 10 to go. 15-0 for Mitch, your leader. He's in the 14s, at least in qualifier number 2, but he has improved to a 20 and 5, 12.6, 1 second off his TQ, with about a 4-second grid penalty. We are into the final minute of this one. Mitch, Josh, David remain your top 3. Randy leading Scott by 2.3 seconds now. Now 3.5 seconds. Randy has really stepped it up from his first qualifier. Scott sitting in 5th, followed by Ken, 1.5 ahead of Jack. 1.5 more to Keith. The cross down goes Ken, then Jack. Josh making the pass on Jack right up front. Josh, your 2nd place driver. David Moyer, 15.5. That's a huge up in his best lap. In fact, his last 4 laps have all been in the 15s. He's cut the gap to Josh to 8 seconds. But he's only got 20 seconds. Now 15.4, he steps it up again. Man, David, you wait until 10 seconds to go, and all of a sudden you're Mr. Fire. Mitch, has busted into the 15s with a pair. Now three out of 4 of the last laps in the 14s. Finish your lap and you're done. David in third. Keith in 7. Scott in 5. Josh the 2 slot. Mitch victorious yet again. 6th place for Ken. Randy Bernard will come across to finish in 4th. We lost Jack after 15. It'll be Mitch, Josh, David, your top 3. Mitch with 20 laps in 5:10, beating the TQ by 1.4 seconds. That one with the hot lap 14.88. Randy in 4th, then Scott, Ken, and Keith